horror! Finally, Halloween is finally here. Well, for you guys at least. As of recording this, it's the 29th. That doesn't matter, because today we are talking about Halloween games. This time, once again, I'm not alone. I am accompanied by my good friends, Hypersino and Space Cutter.
And what's up, guys? It's your boy Hypersino, and why am I tied up in this basement?
Hey, it's me, Space Cutter. That really small channel that no one knows about.
Alright, rambling aside, we have 7 games to talk about in this video. So let's get right into it. For this video, I wanted to pick at least one Five Nights at Freddy's game, but struggled to decide for a while. But I have chose one very near and dear to my heart. Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Five Nights at Freddy's 3, shortened to FNaF 3 by fans, is the third installment of the FNaF franchise, as well as the first true sequel game. It takes place in the year 2037, presumably. It is stationed at a pop-up location called Fazbear's Fright, a tourist attraction with tons of old merch and other things from the company before it went under. The first night is peaceful until, well...
Hey man, okay, I have some awesome news for you. And you're not gonna believe this. We found one. A real one.
We are introduced to Springtrap, who is actually a resurrected William Afton, also known as the Purple Guy. It's revealed through cutscenes that he dismantled all the original location animatronics, releasing their souls trapped within. The souls trap him inside the suit, and he dies a gruesome death by spring locks. At the end of the game, the location burns to the ground, but he still lives on. He always comes back, after all. Story-wise, that's it. The gameplay stays about the same as the previous games. Overall, pretty fun. Next game!
Castlevania, an all-time classic for most. For the sake of this video, we're going to focus on the original. You play as Simon Belmont, member of the Belmont family that has been slaying monsters since for who knows how long. So now, it's your duty to slay Dracula and rid Europe of its monsters. Controls are really tight and responsive, the music is a bop, and graphics, well, that looks like an NES game alright. Point is, it's fun and you should play it. Now on to the next game.
You met with a terrible fate, haven't you? Majora's Mask is the follow-up to Ocarina of Time, and the second Zelda game to be released on the Nintendo 64. Honestly, this game deserves its own video, so I'll try to keep this brief. The game takes place immediately after the events of Ocarina of Time. Link, now a child, ventures out into the forest to try and find Navi, who has gone missing. Soon he meets up with the Skull Kid, who steals your horse and your ocarina. The bastard. Once you finally catch up with him, he turns you into a Deku scrub, which is not very cool. After all this, you end up in Termina, a world beyond Hyrule that is going to be destroyed within 3 days by this evil moon. It's up to you to stop it, so go do that. It's a pretty solid game. It controls exactly like Ocarina of Time, so it has the mask mechanic. Overall, still a pretty fun game. Next game, please.
Friday the 13th is the only good game LJN ever made, which is debatable. You play as a group of kids, one at a time obviously, trying to flee Jason's grasp as he sends out zombies after you, because apparently he can do that. Your main goal is to light all the fireplaces and destroy Jason before all the other kids get killed off by him. If you succeed in defeating him, you win, obviously. But if you die, all the other kids die, then it's game over. It's really fun when you get the hang of it, though.
Next game!
Splatterhouse is a reason why we have the ESRB. Not the reason, but one of many. Looking at you, Night Trap. Anyways, with loads of gratuitous violence, it's probably the most Halloween game on this list. Much like the last game we talked about, the main selling point is a hockey mask-clad fellow. Except this time you're a hero and not, well, the final boss. Your main goal is to beat up hordes of the undead among other ghastly creatures that get in your way. It's a side-scrolling hack and slash if there ever was one. Emphasis on the hacking and slashing. It's fun though. I'd recommend you give it a try. Next game!
Among Us is 2020's big hit game that apparently was released 2 years ago. Basically, you play as these little bean boys called crewmates, and your goal is to survive doing your task without getting killed by an imposter aboard your spacecraft. In other words, this fits the bare minimum to qualify as Halloween-y. Now it's on to the last game.
Super Ghouls and Ghosts is hard as hell. And that's why I love it. You play as Sir Arthur, a knight who has the hots for the princess, but suddenly she gets kidnapped by the Demon King and his hellish cohorts. It's your duty to save the princess, defeat the Demon King, and keep your armor on at all times, or else you can't beat the game. Oh, wait. You need a specific item to kill the Demon King? Let's talk about that. After beating the game once, you have to beat the game again with a specific item equipped. A necklace that also doubles as a weapon to truly end the Demon King. Capcom knows how to make a solid platformer, I'll tell you that for sure. Please, for the life of me, try this game out. You will not regret it. Well, here we are. The month of horror is over and we reached the end of the video. A shame, I know, but we always have next year. So, yeah. That was the month of horror 2020. Hope you all enjoyed it. I plan on doing this again next year. I may do, like, more themed months in the future, depending on how this whole thing goes. If you guys want that, let me know. I'll do it. I'll most definitely do it. You gotta put some feedback in the comments. Speaking of comments, comment, like, subscribe, bell notification, all that good stuff. And I will see you all next time.